So yeah, I really love that book.
So just to talk about L3 again for one more second. So you became a fan of L3 before you even saw the movie.
Yes,
Is what you say, yeah.
I did. Also,
So
her design is so cool. She has such
yeah.
a cool droid design.
And what is it about her that you just you liked so much?
I like her. I like that she's like a droid activist.
Yeah.
I like her her bite and her humor.
Yeah.
Especially like seeing her in the movie. I love that she gave Lando no quarter,
Yeah.
but with love. Um, I love that she was his co-pilot, but not like his co-pilot from in the back plugged in. She literally
Right.
was in the co-pilot seat. And then there are just some characters that you just really love. Like I also love BB-8. So like
Yeah.
honestly, BB-8 is my favorite droid. L3 is my second favorite. So there's just something about them. They have that spark.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's interesting too because what we saw with L3 was, and unfortunately, that you have a faction of the fandom that considered her a social justice warrior and in a negative way. Which, by the way,
Yeah.
I think being a warrior for social justice
It's
that's not a
great. It's
bad
great.
thing, right?
Like,
So
can I be a social justice rogue? Social
right,
justice
I like
barbarian.
that.
Right.
You know, we're gonna
Social
start that.
justice
We're gonna
wizard.
be
Right.
SJRs. That's the thing. But I think it's
That's
it's
it.
interesting because people forget that Lucas has always had a commentary about his world, our world,
Mhm.
in his stories. Whether,
Right.
I mean, he said, the Ewoks were like that guerrilla warfare from Vietnam, and just
Mhm.
like it, like he makes those connections.
Right.
And so what's interesting to me about L3 is something we've always taken for granted is, yeah, they're just robots, they're just droids, and you can shoot them apart. And between L3 and K2SO, you've you've we've seen two droids get shot doing helping their human counterparts
Mhm.
out. And L3's story reminds you that they have a heart, and K2's
Mhm.
story reminds you that they have kind of a conscience. And um bringing those two together has changed Star Wars, really.
Mhm. It definitely has because we even see a moment in sorry, spoiler alert for the end of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
That moment when Rex and Ahsoka are trying to escape, and you have the R2 units that are trying to help them, and they get all shot to hell.
Yep.
Like that part is heartbreaking. Like I'm
Yeah.
that really hurts. Like
Yeah.
so we get like we're allowed to empathize more with droids. Like I don't want anything bad to happen to BB-8. Like we all love BB-8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so it's K2SO, L3-37, BB-8. We get more than just like a C3PO where everybody's just mean to him all the time.
Right. Well, Jason Fry, who wrote the Last Jedi novelization, when he was on my show, we talked about C3PO, and he said the C3PO is secretly a monster. He's only worried about himself.
Yeah.
Where, but that's yeah.
What are you
But
doing, C3PO? I'm taking one last look at my friends. These aren't your friends.
yeah,
They're
they
not.
don't like you.
No. I was like, oh, that's sad.
But I also
Reboot
thought,
him.
again, you referenced when you bring him into the story, you pull out his lines, and when it's looked at from L3's perspective,
Right.
she's almost in that same category as Poe in a way
Right.
at times.
It's
Like,
just like,
oh,
ugh, this guy
that
again.
guy. That's
Right.
right.
It's like, where's R2? We like him.
Right. And I think you're right. I think she would love BB-8. So that's what we need. We
Mhm.
need the BB-8 meeting.
Right.
So
She'd probably call him like roly poly or something.
so in 40 years, you'll do the
Right.
yeah. So you'll
The Force Awakens. From a certain point of view, The Force Awakens.
right, exactly. And they'll be like, she wants to do another L3-37 story.
All of them. I'll do all of them.